We are starting a new writing unit today called opinion writing. An opinion is how you think or feel about something. So opinion writing is when the author tells what they think or feel about a certain topic. And the author also gives reasons for why they feel that way. I'm going to read you a poem today called Alligators Are Unfriendly. First, I'm going to read it and I'm going to explain a lot of the words. Okay. Alligators Are Unfriendly by Jack Perletsky. Unfriendly means not friendly. Alligators are unfriendly. They are easily upset. I suspect that I would never care to have one for a pet. Suspect means I think. I think that I would never want one as a pet. Oh, I know they do not bellow. That means roar. Alligators don't roar like lions do. And I think they do not shed. Shed is when an animal loses their hair or fur. But I'd probably be nervous if I had one in my bed. Alligators are not clever. Clever means smart. They are something of a bore. Bore means like they're boring. So something of a bore means that they're boring and they're not very interesting. They can't heel or catch a frisbee. Heel is when you would tell a dog to stop, like heel, so that they don't pull ahead on the leash. So they don't like follow commands like a dog would. They don't greet you at the door. For their courtesy is lacking. Courtesy is like manners. And lacking means it's not there. So they don't have manners. And their tempers are not sweet. A temper is like how fast you get angry. So they get angry really fast if they have a big temper. They won't even fetch your slippers. Fetch means to go get and bring to you, though they might eat your feet. Okay. Now I'm going to read it without explaining the words, and I would like you to listen for what you think the author's opinion is. Remember, an opinion is how they think or feel about something. So how does the author feel about having an alligator for a pet? Alligators are unfriendly. Alligators are unfriendly. They are easily upset. I suspect that I would never care to have one for a pet. I'm going to stop there. What is the author's opinion about having an alligator for a pet? Would they like to have one or would they not like to have one? Yeah, they do not want one for a pet. Now, when an author gives an opinion, they usually give reasons for why they think that. As I read the rest of the poem, I want you to listen for why the author says they would not be a good pet. Here we go. Oh, I know they do not bellow, and I think they do not shed, but I'd probably be nervous if I had one in my bed. Alligators are not clever. They are something of a bore. They can't heel or catch a frisbee. They don't greet you at the door. For their courtesy is lacking, and their tempers are not sweet. They won't even fetch your slippers, though they might eat your feet. Okay, what reasons did you hear for why the author would not want an alligator? Yeah, you might have said the author would be nervous and scared because they're kind of mean. Yeah. The author already said they're not smart. they're boring, they don't follow directions, and they have a big temper, which means they get mad really easily. They're kind of mean, and they might eat you, which is kind of a big reason to not have one. Yeah. Okay. Do you agree with the author? Do you think an alligator would make a good pet or would not make a good pet? Why do you think that? All right, before we go, let's echo read this poem just for fun, and then I'll tell you what else we're doing this week. Here we go. My turn, your turn. Alligators are unfriendly. Alligators are unfriendly. They are easily upset. I suspect that I would never care to have one for a pet. Oh, I know they do not bellow, and I think they do not shed, but I'd probably be nervous if I had one in my bed. Alligators are not clever. They are something of a bore. They can't heel or catch a frisbee. They don't greet you at the door. For their courtesy is lacking, and their tempers are not sweet. They won't even fetch your slippers, though they might eat your feet. Good job. Okay, this week we're going to be doing some of our own opinion writing about what animals would and would not make good pets. So tomorrow we're going to start our writing. For writing today, you can write about whatever you want. You can continue to write poetry, or you can write about something else. And we'll start our opinion writing tomorrow. See you then.